Hello, today we're going to be meal prepping breakfast all week. So what we're going to be doing is we're doing egg muffins, and you can do any combination of vegetable. I am doing 3 different kinds because asparagus is in season right now. I have asparagus in here, some chopped onions and peppers, and also some chopped zucchini. But you can use whatever you have in your fridge, whether it's cooked or raw. If there's some vegetables you just want to use up, go ahead. You can put different herbs in here, all kinds of different combinations. So just super wonderful and easy. So I have here a 12 muffin pan. And first what you need to do is you need to oil it with avocado oil or melted coconut oil. Make sure you oil it well because you don't want them to stick when you're done with them. What's super fun, I did these 2 different ways. The directions say there's 2 different ways to do it. Some people put the vegetables in first and then topped it with the egg mixture. Some people, their directions said put the egg mixture in and then top it with the vegetables. I found this the easiest, to put the vegetables all in here. And because we have different flavors and different vegetables here, you don't get sick of, it says it gives you a nice variety, and here again you're getting all different, a variety of vegetables, and this is super fun for kids to do. Chop up some vegetables already, have the kids put in different combinations, have the kids fill this all up. This would be so much fun for kids. You can put cheese in there, non-dairy cheese, pretty much whatever you want. So just super great way to get vegetables in, and a meal prepping breakfast. These are just super easy and just grab and go. So they're super wonderful. So we fill up with vegetables about halfway up the muffin tin. Like I said, it's been well oiled, and I have here a dozen eggs. Want to be like an egg per muffin thing. So I have 12 here, 12 dozen eggs that I've scrambled, 1 teaspoon of good Celtic gray salt, and then about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Then you put your vegetables in and you pour in the mixture, the egg mixture, I'll do it on this side, just about 3/4 of a way up, because you don't want to go too far up because you don't want it'll puff up a little bit when it's baking, and you just kind of don't want it to overflow. So baking at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, or what I do is I have a convection, so I lower the heat to 325 degrees and for 20 minutes. So that's what I did here. I also wanted to show you that there was no discernible difference when you put the vegetables in either on the bottom or on top. So that was, kind of that you couldn't tell the difference. I was curious about it, so I tried it both ways to see. What was interesting though is that I wanted to say, well, what if you wanted a fried egg? You didn't want to scramble your eggs. So I tried it both ways, and it was kind of a fail with this way. So when I put the vegetables in on the bottom, you can kind of see it just put the vegetables in and then dumped an egg on top and then baked it for the 20 minutes. It just kind of doesn't look all that great. And also see, it's really just fragile, and like the vegetables just kind of fell apart. So this would not be good to be if you're eating it in the car, which I don't recommend, but if you do, that just happens. That would be a mess. So you'd need a fork. And then I tried the other way. I put the egg in first and put vegetables on top, and still it's a little bit better, holds together, but still it's pretty crumbly and doesn't really, it's kind of falling apart. So that I don't really recommend. Scrambled egg seems to work better. And also what you can do when you're scrambling eggs, you can mix up the tastes. So let's say, this week you just want to do them, just the plain straight up way. Well, next week you want to add, you want some different flavor things. So add, a teaspoon of curry powder, a teaspoon of turmeric. You can, the next week if you get, you want to do something different, add, a half a teaspoon each of cumin and coriander. So whatever, maybe you have some fresh herbs, that are laying around, add them to this. So you can really mix up the flavors. Every week you can have something different depending on the vegetables you use, all kinds of just fun things you can do. So that's how you do it. You pop this in the oven then for 20 minutes and out it comes. And they just are super easy. When they cool down to room temperature, store them in the fridge, just put them in an airtight container, keep them in the fridge all week, eat on them all week, just reheat them in the microwave or pan steam them if you want, if you don't want to use the microwave. They freeze super well. You can individually wrap them in some plastic wrap or a little Ziploc bag, and then just, again, take them out. You can put a little damp paper towel over them to thaw them out in the microwave. So just super easy, and now you've got breakfast all week. So hope you enjoy.